Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and much appreciated you guys taking some time to watch the video. And it's that time of month, we're going to give you guys the Intuitive Angling, the top 3 worst lures to throw in February, because you're getting ready to be bombarded by other YouTubers giving you the top 3 or top 5 best lures for February. I already tell you what that's going to be. They're going to talk about A-rig, jerkbait, flat-sided crankbait, maybe a big spinnerbait, maybe possibly a wiggle wart or a rock crawler, maybe a swim bait, so you can get ready for that there. But I'm gonna give you guys the 3 that you don't want to waste your time on. Real quick before we get started here, guys, just a quick reminder about our Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns. Man, we got all of our spring map breakdowns available on the website. I'll include the Fish the Moment link in the description. It's one of the greatest ways that you can learn more about any lake in the country that you want to get better at, so you can check those out at fishthemoment.com. And also, if you don't want to get the 3 worst lures and you want to get all the best lures, please check out Baitworks online store. I'll put the Baitworks link in the description. If you use that link, it's a good way to help the channel. So much appreciated. Okay, guys, February, man. February is a big turning point for most anglers, because it's sort of everybody. It's like you can feel it in the air. Things are changing as far as in bass fishing and the weather too. I mean, by the mid to third part of February, we start seeing some signs of life with spring. It's everybody is just very, very ready for that to happen right now. But anyway, what happens during February, this is one of the biggest transition months as far as what the bass do. They're really, really engaging heavy and, taking in protein to build up their egg sacs of bigger females. Spawning, they're getting ready to get into their pre-spawn areas and pre-spawn mood and personalities, and there's a lot of changes with that. So I'm going to give you guys the 3 baits you don't want to worry about or don't want to waste your time at. Number 1 is a big deep diving crankbait. Any type of crankbait, like the 20-foot zone, like the 18 to 25-foot zone crankbaits. You're just not going to catch many fish on it. Now, you might, if you get down, say, for example, in a lake like Sam Rayburn, where you're cranking over some deep grass, you might catch some fish, but you can't really, when you're talking about like February patterns, you can't take those southern tier of lakes into consideration. Like Texas and Florida and all those type of lakes, they fish completely different. So they're not going to, have the same baits at work. So what we're talking about specifically is like man-made impoundment. So big deep diving crankbaits, you're not going to catch much on it. I don't even know if I've ever caught a bass in February on a deep diving crankbait in a man-made impoundment, so don't waste your time with that. Next one we're going to talk about is a 1/4 ounce lipless crankbait, little 1/4 ounce rattle trap. Now, guys, don't get me wrong, lipless crankbaits can be highly effective in February. In fact, they're one of my favorite lures. But you got to use the big ones. Like the 3/4, the 1 ounce lipless crankbaits are the way that you want to go. You're not going to catch much on a little 1/4 ounce model in the pre-spawn. These fish, they want a big meal. The gizzard shad, all the shad, threadfin shad, they're at their biggest this time of year, perch and everything, and they want a big meal. They don't want to waste their time on little bitty stuff. You're not going to catch much on a little 1/4 ounce lipless crankbait. Although you can get into the same water and you can, like you said, you can put the 3/4 ounce ones on and catch big ones on there. So don't waste your time on a little 1/4 ounce lipless. And the third one, final, is just some type of a medium running, smaller crankbait that has a traditional wobble on it. Now, flat side crankbaits can be highly effective in February. Baits like a wiggle wart can start working pretty good, especially later in February. But a traditional type of the average wobbling medium crankbait that runs, anywhere between 4 to 8 foot deep, you're just not going to catch many fish on it. There's something about the wobble on a non-flat side, non-wide wobbler that just doesn't catch many. It's really odd because like February and March, as far as the crankbait goes, the bass either want a tight wobble like a shad wrap or a flat side, or they want a wide wobble like a rock crawler, a wiggle wart, or something like that. But not so much for just the medium wobblers. You're just not going to catch much on that. So anyway, guys, there it is, the 3: big crankbait, medium wobbler or medium size medium wobbler, little 1/4 ounce lipless crankbait. You can leave them at home. You don't have to pack them on your fishing trips in February. You're not going to get bit on it much. Like I said, I think that might help you guys avoid some downtime or some wasted time. So hope you guys like the tip, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. That'd be much appreciated, and we'll check in later with you guys. See ya.